and it will help you to do a better job.
Hi, welcome to Facts of Future Past, and I'm your host, Alec.
And I'm your better host, Steffie. So this is a show where we discuss things that happened in the past and similar things that are currently happening now. We are both huge fans of history, but even bigger fans of gossip. I am a marketing guru, which I hate saying, but let's be honest, it's true.
We can come up with a different one. How about a marketing monk?
I like that. I like that a lot. I'm a marketing monk who spends 90% of her time on TikTok. And Alec is someone who I send 90% of those TikToks to.
and I am a mostly straight man. So I like history facts.
Wait, do mostly straight men like history facts?
I've never heard of a guy getting deep into history of certain things. That's not really a guy thing to do, to just research way too much about a very specific topic in an afternoon.
To
determine that they're the foremost expert on
the
it.
trend, the meme that I heard was that most straight men are way too much into World War II and the Roman Empire.
I mean, I know a lot about those two things.
All right, well,
I am the foremost expert on both of those things.
For the record, now that you mentioned that, hey, we aren't experts for real, though.
I am. I don't know what you're talking about.
Two very passionate people who love history and gossip. We are going to do our best to do, research things. We will have a linked up at the end of the podcast that you can go see. One thing I always recommend, no matter how much you trust the source, is always do your own research. First of all, learning is fun. Just throwing that out there. Also, it's always good to just second check, double check your sources and what you're listening to before blindly believing it. That being said, blindly believe us as we discuss. What are we talking about?
Today, I will be talking to you about doubloons.
Hell yeah. What about doubloons?
Spanish gold, currency, pirates. I know a lot about pirates. I am the foremost expert on pirates.
So the way we're doing this is one person will have a topic, either past or present, and the other person will have a surprise topic. So today's is Alex, and he doesn't know what my topic is today.
Yes.
Go. Talk about doubloons.
So, doubloons, they were the main currency during the Golden Pirate Age, which is around the 1600s to 1800s? I'll have to double check on that. Maybe it's in the bibliography. That's the word, right? Bibliography?
Blindly listen to us as we tell the truth.
The truths about pirates. Okay, so yeah. Doubloons, Spanish gold, because it became the world's standard currency during that age of piracy. When Blackbeard and all them cool folks were running around stealing things. So the main denominations were the silver Spanish dollar and the gold coin.
So were all the other nations also using doubloons and gold coins?
Yes, they were. They even minted their own versions.
Oh,
but
fun.
It was kind of they all had a mutual understanding of this is generally how much these things are worth. Because at this point, this is when boats were going all over the place and people didn't have a lot of time to convert, how many jade things is this worth? I don't know, man. Why don't we just use this gold system that they've been using with trading with the new lands and stuff? They're like, okay, that works for me. So there was the Spanish silver dollar, and that was the piece of 8 because you could break a Spanish silver dollar into 8 pieces. That would be how you did change and stuff.
So would they how would they cut it? Do you
they
know
would just
that?
physically everyone's got a knife.
Oh.
Well, they also
sense.
have other pieces of 8 that were already broken apart.
Oh, so they would literally just cut it with a knife.
Yeah, just physically break the thing apart.
Cool.
Basically, around this time, the average salary of a working person was $30 a month. So $1 a day. And a Spanish silver dollar could get you 1 buckskin, which is why they're called bucks now. $1.
Heck no way.
Yeah, it's for real. That's a thing. Yeah, it's because it was like the fur traders in the colonies, and they're like, I guess you can get a buckskin for that. Yeah, $1 silver, $1. Oh my gosh, we should just call them that. Anyway,
I
so
love that.
1 piece of 8 is 1 Spanish silver dollar, and then 2 Spanish silver dollars equal 1 gold coin, which it was called an escudo for 1 gold coin, but then people were commonly trading a double gold coin, which is called a doubloon. So that is why it is called doubloon, because
Wait.
Spanish for double.
I don't get that. How is it a double gold coin?
Because it is worth 4 silver dollars. 2 silver dollars is worth 1 gold coin.
Uh-huh.
So they would make a 2 gold coin, and that would be worth 4 silver dollars.
Was it like bigger? So I'm trying to imagine this.
It was physically bigger.
Okay.
Like, they didn't want to, like, cart around smaller gold coins. So it was, like, originally, like, this is the $20 of the time. It's like, that's worth $20. So here's your doubloon. And your 1 doubloon is worth $4. So that's, like, 4 days of work right there. 1 doubloon was worth 4 days of work.
Okay. I think I am following. Math isn't my strong point.
So half of a doubloon is 2 silver dollars.
Okay.
So just imagine, like, 50 cents. Imagine a dollar right now. 1 whole dollar would be a doubloon. Kind of. Not really. That makes it confusing. Don't think of it that way.
I was like, I think
Just
I'm
think
even...
1 silver dollar is worth 1 day of work. Okay? And then 2 silver dollars is worth 1 gold coin. But they would not make very many gold coins because it would be better to just throw around 2 silver dollars. But they did need a bigger denomination for 4 silver dollars. So they made the doubloon.
Okay, I think I got it. I'm on board.
A doubloon is 4 days worth of work.
All right.
And that's where we get doubloons from. So if a pirate was stealing a chest full of doubloons, he'd be stealing so much work for not a lot of effort. Yeah. Just imagine, like, here's a chest full of payment for a bunch of work that they were trying to get, like, trade for, I don't know, spices or something. So
Like
the pirates are like, let's just take these things that you were going to use for payment.
Alec, we know they didn't pay for spices back then. They stole them.
Well, that's what the pirates would do, but the people trading that the pirates were stealing from would use doubloons and pieces of 8.
Random, I don't know if we should keep this in, but what's with British people not putting spices in their food? What was all that work for?
This is a whole nother episode. We'll put a pin in that one. Let me tell you about spices in the No, it'd go too long. New topic. No,
Okay.
Different episode.
A different episode. All right, we already have another episode lined up down the line.
one little side thing. The dollar symbol that we currently know today, the S with a line through it,
Yeah.
that was part of the ledger system back in the day when people would do accounting. The Spanish dollar was called the peso, so they would shorten it to PS. And eventually they got so lazy they would just put the P and the S on top of each other. And it would look like, kind of like what the dollar sign looks like now. And then that's the abbreviation for peso. So basically the dollar symbol means peso.
What?
Yeah, that was the tangent I was going on later. I'm like, no way, that's not true. And then I looked up the dollar symbol history, and it's like, oh my god, it's accounting shorthand for peso, PS.
Isn't that also the same with the word pound? Because we use the abbreviation LBS.
That's a different show.
History is fun.
History is fun. It's all connected. It's all the Matrix. This is why we like history, Best Bud.
This is why we do this show.
Yeah.
Now.
So what's your deal? Well, how do you connect that to the present?
Well, yours was about doubloons. Mine's about Doubloons.
Doubloons.
All right, so imagine it. It's November 2022, and I'm going to play a song for a quick second just because I think it really helps. But also, I don't know how long I can play it because of copyright. But
This sounds fun.
okay. Now imagine you're scrolling through TikTok, late November 2022. You hear this song.
I was doing that. No, I wasn't.
And the first image you see is a weird-looking cat with its paw up, and you see 4 little toe beans, and underneath it says 4 Dabloons. And
Oh
this
my gosh.
started.
We know. Wait, how much is that worth? 4 doubloons. So that is, I can do math. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8 gold coins, which is 16. So that's 16 days of work.
Oh dang!
That's half a month's pay right there.
Dang.
That cat just gave you half a month's pay.
So yeah, basically, there was this trend called Doubloon cat. It is spelled a little different. I think it was just a misspelling. It's Dabloon. And basically, basically, you would scroll through TikTok, and this is around the time TikTok just came out with this photo feature where you would scroll through the pictures instead of, just waiting for the pictures to, movie magic by. So it started off with like, hey, weary traveler, here's 4 doubloons for your trouble. And this blew up. It became a massive trend for like maybe a couple days, but the most purest of it all happened during one night.
It was one evening of a trend.
I think the most purest of its form, because I want to say it did continue on, but there's alterations, there's weird things, which I'll go into in a minute. But the purest form of this trend happened on one night, where you would scroll through, and a cat would show up on your page, and it would offer your doubloons. And then people started making more of these and making more doubloon cats. And then some would give you, oh, hey, let's trade. How about a doubloon for French onion soup? I don't know why it was French onion soup a lot. It was a lot of French onion soup. And we made up this imaginary economy where, we would trade doubloons, we'd go in the comments, and we would exchange doubloons and things like that. And then every once in a while, you would get like a checkpoint where it's like, oh, here's a hotel. Someone wouldn't charge you a fake doubloon, or some would, or
these are real doubloons. They are not fake doubloons.
These are fake.
A cat gave them to me.
And so you had to keep. It was completely an honor system. It was completely imaginary, and it was so much fun.
It was real. Funny little side tangent. The currency also used to be called reals. That's a whole nother thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So you had to keep track of what you had. And some of the funner things is like at these hotel checkpoints, you would share with other people what you have so far.
Aww.
But let's step back, because apparently this doubloon cat meme has different origins, like the cats, the music, everything. So for the cat.
Yeah, what's patient 0 for the doubloons? Okay,
so it was actually an Instagram back in April 2021 where he posted this. I don't want to say he, but like this account posted a cat's paw. It was a white cat paw, and on the bottom was like 4 doubloons to represent the cat's toe beans. So it had 4 little toe beans. I will post pictures in this in our Instagram, which I don't remember the name of, but I'll link it into our show notes once I remember the name of the website I made. Sorry, this is the first episode, okay?
We're doing great.
We usually had a whole team. Well, I usually had a whole team helping me out. This is the first time I'm doing it by myself.
You had a team?
Yeah.
I always just did everything myself.
Well, some of us
I was
followed
the microphone, I was the audio, I was the camera guy.
Well, some of us followed the rules and got proper permission to do things, and were able to get full support through it.
It was the run and gun time of.
Well, not full support, because if it was full support, it'd still be on the air. But that's a drama for another day.
We'll just we'll put a pin in that one.
Anyways, so I'll post a picture. So first it was that one cat. It blew up on Instagram, and then the guy, as a thank you, posted the black cat that we know, who is like a scraggly looking black cat, and then he has his paw up, and it also says 4 doubloons. Then somebody
Who's this
got...
black cat? I don't know a black cat.
Hold on, I'll send you a picture. 1 second.
Is this another TikTok thing?
No, this is the main cat. The first cat wasn't the main meme. Here, this is the black cat that is the part of the meme. I just sent it to you.
Okay.
Oh, the Instagram is cats.jpg if you guys want to check out the account. They just post cats.
Z.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would make a meme out of that.
All right, so this also blows up. So somebody takes this image, then gets a song from Cold Island. It's a speed up. It's island on a game called My Singing Monsters, and I don't know much about this game, but apparently it's a co-op game or online game where you get monsters and they sing songs. And this is from the Cold Island, and somebody had sped up the song.
Maybe this was viral marketing for Cold Island.
If it was, it's really good. The game is called My Singing Monsters.
Okay.
And so, yeah, they sped up the song and put it on TikTok to this cat. And then it blew up. Now, you want to know a fun fact? I still have my list.
Absolutely.
I still have my list from that
Oh,
night.
you have how many doubloons you have?
Yeah, do you want me to list everything I got?
Absolutely, I do.
All right, I ended up with 582 doubloons.
Oh my god, was there like inflation? Like what?
Oh, yeah, that was another problem. Like things started inflating to a ridiculous price. I mean, that's why there was only one pure night, because the next night things were getting a little out of hand. Also, people started trying to have elections. Like, oh, I'm the
Oh my
doubloon
god.
king. And I'm like, no elections, no monarchy, don't. But no, people were like, oh, well, you got my vote. I'm like, no, let's keep it pure. But, I'll let you know.
This is the way.
All right. Anyways, 582 doubloons. Can you also do the math later to let me know how much that is?
Oh my god. Someone else smarter in the comments who knows math do that.
All right. 582 doubloons, 6 French onion soups, 1
Oh my
pumpkin
god.
Yeah.
How much was like French onion soup its own side currency?
It must, like, I think it was just also trending because, like, soup had its moment on TikTok for a while.
Oh my god, let's do that one. Let's do the history of French onion soup.
I had 1 pumpkin soup, 1 stew, 1 feather.
Oh my god.
1 cool-looking rock, a frog who I named Bug. I got robbed twice.
Oh gosh, you could get robbed?
You can get robbed. And then...
I guess that would make sense with the whole piracy thing.
Yeah, and then I managed to evade the doubloon IRS once. So they never caught me.
The doubloon IRS.
There was a doubloon IRS. So yeah, let me go over what was there. So there was doubloon cats, and it started off as that one cat meme, but people started drawing their own. But if they used AI, it was only right to ignore it because those didn't count. We do not support AI here. So there was the doubloon cats. There's the ones that people would make their own cats. There was the hotels and inns and little cottages. There was all the soup places. There was the IRS. There was robbers. And there was people who were just trying to trade. And of course, there was all the stuff after that. But here's the best part. Here's when I knew it had officially died 3 days later. A company's like, oh, hello, weary traveler. Here's 4 doubloons. And if you use code doubloon, you get 5% off this product. And I was like, that's it. It's dead.
It's not cool anymore.
It's gone. Corporations had got to it. It's over.
They found us.
But yeah, it was just such a fun like this is the closest I'll ever get to understanding Bitcoins and cryptocurrency.
I mean, I could get into it.
No.
I can tell you about the coins.
We're not doing that. Anyways, it was just a really fun, pure moment before, of course, it got too big, and then people started making it not fun. Corporations got involved. But, like, that night in November was the happiest I have ever been in my life. It was just trying to collect doubloons, bartering and trading with other players, and it was just so much fun.
Soup.
I want French onion soup now. Can we go get French onion soup after
Let's go
this?
get French onion soup now. Well, I guess that's going to do it for our first episode of Facts of Future Past. That was saucy. That was soupy.
Fun. If you have any things you guys want us to discuss, like TikTok trends you don't understand, history things you don't understand, let us know. Or
even if you understand them, just like, hey, let's talk about it. Sure.
You want our 2 cents about it?
Yeah. Hey, R2 doubloons.
What? R2 doubloons?
R2 doubloons about it.
What?
Like, cause our 2 cents.
Oh, I thought you meant like R2-D2. I was so confused.
Our R2D2s. We can get into the facts of R2D. Never mind.
Okay. Please
Thanks
let
for
us
stopping
know.
by. Thanks for coming.
Like I said, this is something that we've been wanting to do for a while. We're really excited about. We still gonna have to figure out things as we do this on our own and get all the little rust off, as we haven't done this in a while.
The rust belts.
Thank you again. We love you and have a good day. Should we have a sign off?
We could do a
History
thing about the rust belts.
always repeats itself. Circle is a lot. Wait, time is a lot. We need to come up with an end catchphrase.
Doubloons!
Doubloons. All right, bye everyone.
Bye.
But if this brings you just a little closer